Hey Divas, I'm Annie.
And I'm Beks.
And welcome to the Wellness Club podcast!
My God's coming soon!
Hello! Welcome to the Wellness Club podcast, the first one! I'm so excited.
Crazy. What the
I know.
hell?
How are you feeling? I'm nervy.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You're doing really well.
Thank you so much.
So are you.
How are you feeling?
I thought I was going to be so fine. I genuinely thought I was going to be so fine. And, here's the thing. We're literally sitting in our, recording, office, little space. But, this genuinely feels like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Do you know?
Period.
I'm I don't know how I feel. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's how it's going to be.
Literally, this is welcome to the next 30 minutes of your life.
Maybe we should explain who we are. Welcome to the Wellness Club podcast with Annie and
Beks.
And if you can't tell, I'm Annie and
I'm Beks.
Yeah, we go. And we are the co-founders of Newcastle Wellness Club, a wellness club based in the Northeast that has built a community, thousands and thousands of people coming together. We created this beautiful space for the girlies and the daisies. So this is a safe space. And we just thought, you know what? We don't talk enough.
That's a thought that only us have.
Yeah.
Everyone else is please shut up.
No one asked for this
at all.
No. So here it is.
You're welcome.
Okay. So we have a little layout of how each episode is gonna kind of go. And obviously this is the first one. So this theme is
might suck. We might change it later on.
But because this is the first one, we just kind of wanted this to be a cozy get to know us, how we met, all of the FAQs that we usually get. So you can get a cuppa, you can get all cozy, maybe you're on a walk, maybe you're studying, maybe you're doing the dishes, maybe you're sitting at home watching us on YouTube. Either way, get a brew, let's get cozy together, and yeah.
I've got my blanket, I'm ready.
Yeah.
For those listening on audio, we just showed the blanket up at the same time. That happens a lot. We just say things and do things.
It's the brain cell.
The brain cell is working overtime.
Yeah.
She's overworked and underpaid.
Oh my God, literally what happened the other day, we
It was worth it.
Yeah.
I just said a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Guys will get used to it. It's when we were at the gym. And I don't remember what it was.
So basically...
I didn't remember what we said, but it was the guys on the reception desk and we were just having a bit of banter with them.
Yeah.
And then, what was it?
I know exactly what it was. The guys were because we teach on weekends. We teach class. We teach Pilates classes, dance classes, all of the above. So we work weekends. And we had just finished one of our classes on the weekend. And the guy was well, enjoy your weekend. And we were we work weekends. And he said... So do we. So we both said in exact union, in the exact same tone as well.
It was the inflection.
Yeah. We were enjoy your weekend. And he was both of them looked at each other we said that the exact same time. We were yeah.
They were freaked out.
Yeah. It's a little bit twin brain.
It's their eyes just widened and they were yeah.
It's weird genetic pool that we don't share DNA, but
we might actually. That's a story for another day.
We'll get there.
Yeah. What if we do?
I love that for us.
That'd be crazy.
That would be so cute.
What the hell?
Anyway.
Okay.
So what we want to start doing as well is, when you just have some weeks where you're you've had
oh,
and that is what I have to say about that.
Period.
When you have those weeks where sometimes you have a really bad week, or sometimes you just have a very normal week, and sometimes you have
just average.
Fucking fantastic week. Well, we kind of wanted to bring a little bit of how we describe our days and such. So we are going to talk about our weeks. Every single ep, we are going to say we've either had a sweet, salty, or sour week. So Beks.
Sorry, you just went ep. It really made me giggle.
I just came out. It felt natural.
I love that for you.
So
sorry.
That's okay. How has your week been? Honestly.
It's Monday.
Yeah.
How's my week been?
Like the past week.
What?
Yeah.
Salty.
For real, for real.
Salty.
Can you tell us?
I have just...
Go for it, girl.
Oh, thanks. Thank you so much. Salty in the way where I've had, like, good moments, like the flavours have really popped.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's someone I'm like, that's too much. I need to, like, go and drink some water. Do you know?
I love how you explained that.
You're so welcome.
Wow. Okay.
I said so much without
saying anything. So, do you want to go into a bit more detail about your week? Are you good?
Goodness, I've just been... It's just a lot of work, so it's just been a lot of just tippy-tappy-tipoo. Classes were great. We had the vision board event. That made me very happy. Personal life stuff. And... yeah. I got some good news, to be fair, which was really nice. It was a relief. So that was the, like, okay, I can breathe now. So... But other than that, yeah, it's just been better than it has been in the last 2 months.
I hear that.
Better than it's been in the last 2 months.
And that's better than nothing.
Yeah, you know what? Silver linings and all that, right?
Hell yeah. I love that for you.
Thanks. So, what about you? Sweet, salty, sour? Anything else? Is there any other flavours?
I only wrote down 3, but there's definitely more flavours.
Tangy, spicy,
umami. You know what? I would say mine's been a little bit sour. And I'll tell you for why.
Oh.
I will tell you for why.
I was like being like proper little cute, so like, no. You're like, no, here's the name, dates, location.
We rally at dawn.
Ooh.
No, genuinely, I'll tell you why it's been sour, and I'm not dropping any names, I'm dropping glasses, and that's why it's been sour. I have broken 3 glasses this week. The 3rd thing happened today. So tell me why glass is not safe around me, because now I'm actually genuinely scared to touch anything.
Genuinely.
I have broken...
I've been there for all 3 of them.
All 3 of them. Like, I think you're just used to hearing a glass smash.
I literally, this one, I just looked up and I went, oh, fuck, another one? Another one?
I shit you not. I have broken so many glasses
In
this
your
week.
defense, first one wasn't your fault.
No, but I still had to clean it up. And it's like, here's the thing, I am very precious over my things. Thank goodness they were all IKEA glassware, because I know I can go and replace those. If it was anything else, I think I would have had like, oh no, this is not a good week. Like, this is not a good week. But the rest of the week has been really nice. I thought the vision boarding event was stunning. Like, stunning. Like, we cried for a hot minute.
We did. It was literally 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
In the corner crying.
It was. It was. Like, and we can get there later, because I don't know if it will resonate much, because we're still building this relationship, me and you. But, like, we genuinely just, like, held each other and cried. To see, like, over 30 women in one room just playing together and having fun and building connection and building a community. And it was just so safe and beautiful to watch. It was, yeah, absolutely crazy. So every single time we do something like that, it does remind me, like, like, I'm doing something that is worthwhile, because I think sometimes it's so easy to be like, am I actually doing something that is, like, I don't want to say life-changing and, like, a really heavy... There we go, that's the exact word that I was searching for.
Yeah.
And I think when we do things like that, and I think often we get swept up in it.
Yeah, we do. To be fair, because we were saying this the other day, we were like, it's... At the very beginning, we were like, oh my god, this is, like, crazy, and, like very much, like, celebrating all the mini milestones. But then, like, I don't even know, probably, like, 5 months in, suddenly it just got busy, and we've got really swept up in it, and it's like, just what's happening next week is where we kind of got kind of just running with it, and not really stopping to see how far we'd come. And then I think the first time I'd stopped to actually see how far we'd come was, like, the ball.
No, because I might cry.
Stop. I think that's probably, like, the first time. Yeah. And, like, then recently I'm like, oh, like, shit, we have, like, 8,000 followers. I was like, whoa, when did that happen?
Like, all together we have over...
It's like,
I think it's like over 14,000 or over 15,000
like
people,
that.
Which I don't think I can actually conceptualize.
Imagine having all them in a room.
No. It would have to be an open-air theatre.
I was just about to say that, like, that's like a what? I was about to say half a stadium. That's not right.
Not half a stadium.
I don't know. I don't go to stadiums.
To be fair, I think the Newcastle Arena is like 25,000.
Oh really?
Yeah. So like we're like 10,000 off.
So yeah, like
It's crazy.
yeah, it's like half of that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Anyways, we're not gonna have an existential.
So on that note, my week has been semi-sour. I'd say that. Like on the scale from sweet to salty, it's just sour. Yeah.
Oh,
That's not even in the range.
I was just
but
about to say,
I just
I
put
don't
it
think that's
in the middle.
not on that scale, but that's fine.
It's okay. Should we catch up?
Let's do it.
Okay. So we're going to talk about who we are, what we do, kind of what is this, and what we wanted to create if you don't know us, and just kind of get to know each other.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you who we are, or you want to talk about yourself as an individual.
Individual. Well, hi. I am from South Shields. I am the northern part of this duo. I'm the North East South.
Yep. Yep.
And I am a performer in my spare time that I don't ever have. And I have many dogs. I love dogs. They're my favourite things in the world. I have Chihuahuas and German Shepherds. And I became a part of Newcastle Wellness Club because she forced me to. Literally, we have the text message proof. It was literally like, I have idea. You want to join? You don't have choice. And I was like, cool, slay, let's do it.
Didn't have a choice.
I literally didn't have a choice. Like, I was held at gunpoint, and I was like,
And
oh.
aren't you glad?
Yeah. No, I am. It's wonderful. I love working for myself and not having to answer to anybody else. Self-employed baddie. Okay. And yeah, basically, I think when we started Newcastle Wellness Club, Annie was very much the fitness side of wellness, and was like, well, I want to do these classes and maybe like group sessions and like let's get fit, and like the nutritional side as well.
Yeah.
And I was like, amazing, slay. And it's called Newcastle Wellness Club, and she was like, yeah. And I was like, that's great and all, and I love that, but like wellness means so much more to me as well. And we opened up that conversation, and I was like, well, instead of it just being fitness, why not make a community out of it? And we can do social events, we can do little crafty, like, you know, like wellness of the mind as well as the body, because everything's all interchangeable, it's all interconnected, and you can't have one healthy without the other one being healthy. So it's very important to look after that. Like we always say, it's all of the, it's the physical, the mental, the spiritual, the French-wal, I don't know any more L words. Thanks.
And we just say it's all of the alls.
All of the alls, and that's what it is. And so that's kind of my part in this club, is I brought the crafty community.
You brought like the spirituality and like the slowing down side of things, because I think like I am very go. Like there is no...
There's no stopping.
There's no
You don't
stopping.
stop.
And
one day you're just gonna...
can't stop.
Oh.
Well, that's what I was searching for from you. But that's okay. I did it anyway. I think because I am chronically like addicted to stress, I would say.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
Even like before this, it was like, what? It was like 12 o'clock. No, it was 12:30, sorry. And I was like, all right, okay, half an hour till we like have lunch. And then it was like getting close to that. And I was like, we're gonna have lunch? And you're like, no, like, well, let's talk about this at the same time. I'm like, no.
Like, we could just
I'm having
have
my
working
food.
lunch.
I'm having my food.
Yeah.
I am going on my phone and I am doom scrolling.
And like that's wellness for you. And and to be fair, I fully hold my hands up and say I need to get better at relaxing. Like that is not a skill that I have. I don't have an off switch, and that isn't something to boast about all the time. So I think you bringing that slowing things down, that spirituality, and looking at wellness in a way that I don't necessarily look at wellness, made us more well-rounded, because there's people out there that wellness resonates to what I do or what you do, or a mix of both. And I think that is why like the model has been quite successful with such a range of different people. At the same time as being a performer, I'm a registered nutritionist and a clinical exercise physiologist and a business owner. It's something that just took me by surprise. You know, I moved up to Newcastle for university and I've stayed here. So I love it here, and that is why we started our original club here. And now we want to, you know, bring on new things, and this is one of them. So yeah, that is exactly how it started. I think it was definitely in the August. It was in the August of 2024.
Yeah, because we launched end of September.
Yeah. Because basically I had wanted to do like an exercise class, like an exercise group for women, just like specifically for women, just out in the open. Like in where I lived at the time, there was like a little park at the end of the road, and I thought, why is it so difficult to go to the gym, and that gym anxiety is so real. Like it scares me so much.
It's just terrifying. You feel like everyone's looking at you when you walk in.
Awful. So because of that, I really wanted to create like a space that was just free, very important, 2, non-judgmental, and 3, like no pressure. Like you can go along, you could do like, at that time I kind of was thinking maybe circuits, because circuits are in, and just being out in nature, because like obviously we don't get outdoors enough. So
Very true.
Exactly.
Very true. Especially up here.
So I kind of went with that idea originally, and then I confided in a few people at the time and was like, this is what I want to do, and I was met with really negative responses, and these were people that were supposed to be like supporting me and lifting me up and stuff like that, and hey, it didn't resonate with them, and that's fine. So I kind of just let that idea die a death, and I never revisited it, because I just, you know, people that I trusted their opinions were like, oh, that's really silly, like that wouldn't take off. So I was like, okay, whatever. Then I had just finished my undergrad, so I had just become a nutritionist. Fantastic, what a summer. Realised I was like, I'm going to go back into university for my master's. I'm going to really, really enjoy it. But at that time, I was thinking, damn, it's really hard to build a community like by yourself. Like it's really difficult to be in a village. You have to be a villager, but where do I start? Who am I being a villager to?
And especially like the post-uni life.
Yes.
And going into a master's, like it's new people, it's not the same people.
Yeah.
You lose, everyone goes everywhere. So it's like, okay, I have people, but they're in a different country now.
And I'm so lucky to have a network of university friends that will be my forever friends. But at the same time, you're right, we live at opposite ends of the world. And I think having networks of community everywhere, so having, you know, different friendship groups for different reasons to fill different pots, I think that is lovely. But at the same time, immediate friends and immediate connection is something that shouldn't be overlooked. You know, to be able to be like, I'm having a crappy day, can we just go for a walk? Something as simple as that. So I was like, right, okay, I would like to do this exercise thing all over again, but at the same time I really want it to be a sisterhood. I really want it to be a community, and I really, really want it to be a safe space. And in doing that, I was like, you know what, this has to be for women or non-binaries. And we have always been very firm in that, and we have always kept that ethos, and it's worked for us. And I think it's been very, very like, it has resonated very strongly with other people that are in the community. They like that about our club.
Yeah.
And you're right, I messaged you end of August, and I was like, I have an idea. You don't have a choice. You're doing it with me whether you like it or not. And I'm pretty sure I got back a, okay. Okay. And then on the 17th of September at just gone 5 p.m. in Gosforth, we launched our socials. We were both sipping on that chair. And then on the 28th of September, we had our first ever meetup.
Yeah, we had 12 people.
12 people.
All in the Magic Hat Cafe, RP.
I know.
Love that place. And we all met up there, and we were literally like, oh my god, nobody's gonna come. What if one person comes? What if no one shows up? And we were just like, you know what, if anyone comes, it's gonna be mint, because we'll get to chat to somebody and somebody's been like, oh, this seems really fun, and we were just like trying to see the positive side of it, and then suddenly they just came piling in, and we were like, what? Like, at that time 12 was silly. Like, it's a small cafe, we had the long table in the middle, but we were like, it was crazy, and we were there for 4 hours.
Yeah, literally 4 hours.
This is insane. And we were just chatting, and we met so many people, and it was. But then, like, literally afterwards, we were just like, what the hell did we just do? Like, in the best way.
And can
like,
I
in
ask
the best
you
way.
a question about that?
Go for it.
Like, how would you describe the feeling of when the first person walked through the door and said, oh, I'm here for Newcastle Wellness Club?
It was like, I just remember lots of. For me, it was like energy just went, ah! Like, it just came out, and I was like, oh my god, what's your name, where you from? Like, that kind of, like, just giddiness, being like, oh my god, someone actually came.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. And then it got even higher pitched than that. Every time someone else walked through the door.
And they kept coming, and they kept coming, and they kept coming, and 12 turned into 12,000, and we've gone past that.
That's crazy.
And it's something that even to this day, when someone walks through the door and they're like, hi, I'm here for Newcastle Wellness Club, it's like, welcome home.
Aww. Wasn't that soppy? No, it was cute.
It's so cute. So that's a little bit about us and individuals, and now about the pod. So
The pod.
what are we doing?
Sorry, whenever you say the pod, I just think of Love is Blind. And they go to the dates in the pods.
I've not seen that.
You would hate it. It's like the worst reality TV.
Oh no,
You would hate it.
I'm good.
You would hate it.
I'm good.
Like, they go on like blind dates, but they're in pods and they can't see each
Would you
other.
ever do a blind date?
Yeah.
Can I say you're on a blind date? Can I just try? I mean, I kind of did once.
You kind of did once.
And that was...
Anyways.
But still.
If you find... Yeah. I trust...
For the vineyard.
For the vineyard.
For the vineyard.
For the vineyard. There's this thing that we've been saying. Instead of, like, you know, like, way back when it was, like, for the plot.
Yeah.
Instead of for the plot, it's for the vineyard.
And why is it for the vineyard?
Because when we're old and wrinkly and grannies, we want to be sat in Spain or Italy in a vineyard and with a glass of wine, recounting our youth.
Yeah. Multiple glasses of wine.
Multiple. Over
Multiple
consecutive
cheese
days.
Blocks. Fork.
Knife.
In the mouth.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was going to cut up the cheese.
I wasn't
Or
even
you were
gonna
just...
cut.
Well, you said block and you went like that, so I thought it was like massive,
the
massive.
ring? The ring of cheese. The wheel. The wheel!
Wheel of cheese.
The wheel of cheese. Yes.
Yeah,
so, why are we starting this pod?
Because she said so.
Yet again, I say, can we do? She goes, no. And I go, brilliant, so we start tomorrow.
I'm not gonna lie, guys, I was terrified to do this. I am still terrified. I'm shaking in my leg has not stopped bouncing. Alright, so next up on our podcast, we decided to do like a little word of the week or word of the episode, because Lord knows how many times we're gonna release an episode in a month. But you know how like some people have like a word for the year? I think that was like quite fun. It's basically that, but we're just doing it for the week.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah, why not?
So this week's word is, pretend I put drums in here, wellness, because we're Newcastle Wellness Club and it's the Wellness Club podcast. Thank you. So, Annie,
Yes.
what does wellness mean to you? The word wellness.
Do you know what? I've had time to think about this as well. And like...
And you haven't.
No. I do my best, like, thinking on the spot, innit? You know what? Wellness to me has, like, changed so much throughout my life. Like, what wellness was. I think when I was younger, I didn't really care about it. It wasn't, you know, fitness and health wasn't really what I cared about as, like, a kid. I more cared about, like, hobbies and, you know, being a child. But then growing into my teens, I think it was so to do with looking a certain way. Like, if you weren't skinny or you weren't in the gym all the time, like, that was wellness to me. Like, it was that, like, eating disordered kind of centered, like, thinking. So I think I had a very skewed perception of wellness in my teens. Very skewed. And I think because of that, navigating it into my 20s, like having to rewrite what wellness is and relearn that wellness isn't like a one size fits all thing or word or kind of idea. My interpretation of wellness, like we've just discovered, can be completely different to other people. And I think to me, I think it's just harmony and like balance and equilibrium across so many factors of my life.
Yeah.
So mental health, massive one, and physical health, but also like medical, you know, not just like at the gym all the time or doing Pilates classes, like taking care of my medical health. Also my enjoyment wellness. So not necessarily mental health, but like filling the fun pots, like making sure I do things that are just for joy and not trying to monetize everything that I do, because that is what I have always done. Because like we've discovered, I am a workaholic. I love work. I love self-betterment. I don't even know if that's the right word to use, but like I love that kind of avenue of things. So it's very difficult to find harmony for me, but just realizing that is what I think wellness and health has made it easier to at least divert my attention to, and at least try, and at least, you know, play and find things that actually fill these pots, and in what phrases and what context these things look well, quote unquote, well to me. I think that's, without going into like absolute detail of like what I do to stay well, I think that is what wellness is to me. What about you?
Very similar, to be fair. Like, again, I've had a whole like 3 weeks to think about this and I haven't. But it's just, wellness is very individual. It is. And it's the journey of finding that and what works best for you, and then it probably changes, because Lord knows mine has. My wellness journey has changed a lot. Like even right now I'm discovering that my wellness journey is when I am not working, I need to be in my bed and literally just not talking to anyone and just like having me time, because I love my me time. I love being alone. I think it's so important to learn how to love being alone and being with yourself and your thoughts, even though it's scary. It's like, because you're with you for the rest of your life, you know what I mean? So you've just got to be comfortable with it, and I've gotten really comfortable with it, so much so to the point I'm really becoming a little house hermit. I need to get out the house more, but it's fine. It's where I am right now, and that's totally fine, and that is wellness right now.
And I guess to find like equilibrium or like harmony, whatever, like sometimes going from one end to the spectrum to the other to then find like a balance in the middle is like,
it's fine. It's experimentation.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got to do it.
So saying that, it would be really interesting to know that something that you have done maybe recently, or not even recently, that you have continued to do in your wellness journey that has made wellness a little bit more attainable, or just is something that is a daily staple in your wellness rituals.
Well, like, you know the bloody trend on TikTok where it's like, oh, you're a Chinese baddie now?
Yes.
I am obsessed. What's her name? Sherry, I believe her name is.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with her. I'm absolutely obsessed with her. And she told me to drink hot water with lemon in on the morning, and that has been my staple. Like, because I wake up in the morning and I'm so cold. Like, I'm actually freezing.
Cold. Women are so cold. Every like all of our friends that we speak to about this, like, we are always so cold. Like, we even have electric hand warmers.
Literally,
like,
I was gripping on for a dear life before we did this.
Like, we all get Raynaud's and everything. We get like proper cold, which makes Pilates on the beach so hard.
Honestly.
But no, we are all freezing.
Literally. And so I'm like, you know, I was like, okay, it's just another TikTok trend. But I was like, no, because I drink like lemon water.
Yeah.
And I like, when I'm ill, my hot honey lemon ginger little concoction.
You love that.
I love that. I'm trying to drink that daily. I'm trying to drink that daily, because why are we only drinking it when we're sick?
No,
we need to look after ourselves.
As a nutritionist, I approve.
Thank you so much. See, nutritionist stamp of approval right there.
Yeah.
But like literally, it's like made me feel so much warmer in the morning, and it's
which makes a difference, because that
really
like
does.
Tell me why I'm getting out of bed sometimes and I like because my skin goes so white and like with rain I can't move my hands. And then I'm like not able to like actually hold my hairbrush properly or my toothbrush, and I'm like, this is horrible. Like genuinely staying warm. It sounds so basic, but also living in the northeast of England, 55 degrees north, it is so cold. And not as cold as some of like where you guys live. Completely understand that. But bestie, I'm sensitive to the cold. This shit cold here.
She doesn't go out without a coat.
No.
Nobody else
would
get
you?
it. If you're out on the toon, man, you've got to not take a coat, because where are you going to put it?
I literally, like, I remember
it?
when I got to uni, I bought a really thin roll-up jumper, thermal jumper, that I would take to the club with me on, like, nights out.
Bestie.
And then as soon as we got out of the club, everyone's there in their itty-bitty dresses. My thermal jumper was on. Wait, in a Big Market Chippy, thermal jumper
God.
on. Yeah.
I mean, that's...
I still have her.
That's really smart. And I commend you for that.
Thank you.
However, us northern girls don't do that. We suffer, and parents don't listen to this bit. We drink too much alcohol to stay warm. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I can't do that.
No, but to be fair, now I'm getting old. Now I'm like, I want to take my coat.
And coats are chic.
My little fluffy mafia mob wife one.
Chic.
Oh,
So chic.
I love it.
I
Some
love
sunglasses
coats.
in the middle of winter.
I love them. I love a jacket. See, that's my downfalls. I have so many jackets, not enough coats.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's all
Anyways.
I'll say about that. So that's
what-
your wellness.
Yes, that's my wellness. What is your little wellness?
Again, I had time to think about this.
Oh.
And
You
I
did.
haven't. Although, actually, here's something that actually genuinely is something that I've always wanted to implement in my wellness like journey, or just rituals or everyday habits and things. And I have since Christmas, because I was kindly gifted it as a present. And I think it's not, you know what, I'm just saying what it is. Basically, I got gifted a incredible walking pad for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I still need to have a go on that.
Please do.
I haven't
Please
done
do.
it. Tomorrow.
Yeah, go for it. And it has made my life so much better. And that sounds really dramatic, because you're like, why getting your steps in? Why does that make you feel so much better? Well,
It does. It's movement.
working from home, when, you know, because when you own a company, you don't, it doesn't come with like a workplace unless like you buy a building, and bestie, no. So I have an office and I work in my office, and that's great. However, it does mean that I am sedentary. Now I have...
Ooh, big word.
Big word for Elmo. Big word for Elmo. So because of that, I also, well, it's not because of that, but I also do have like a rare bone disease, and I suffer with like chronic pain, and I am prone to a lot of injury. And one of the ways to kind of help my body through this, and to keep her spick and span and nice and kind of fluid, I guess, I don't know how to say this.
I was about to say oiled and greased up.
I was
like,
literally about well oiled. I was like, to keep her well oiled, but then I was like, that sounds. But I'm not gonna yuck your yum. Walking is something that helps it so much. Staying active, working out, weight training, balance training, it is just being active helps my condition so much. So, like I was saying earlier, wellness isn't just like food and fitness and, you know, social and emotional. To me, it is medical for especially for my body. So using my walking pad every chance I can. Like this morning I woke up, my leg hurt, brother. My leg hurt, specifically my left leg. Got downstairs, literally rolled my walking pad out, switched her on, got a coffee, walked for 25 minutes. By the time I got off, she was fine. And I love that so much, because as a woman as well, walking outside isn't the funnest thing alone, specifically. And also because of this funky thing that I have with my body, I don't want to walk outside when it's icy and snowy. I don't want to do that. So I'm so grateful to be gifted that. I think that that is really going to be fantastic on my wellness journey. And yeah, that is definitely something that has and will continue to be beneficial for me and my mind.
100%.
So yeah, I would say that.
I love it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to try it.
Girl, you can run on her too. She fast.
Is she fast?
She
but
fast.
she doesn't have any rails, and I would be the
I got my sofa and my window.
I would be the person who just goes...
And on off. But then I'll help. Eye plasters. Also, she has an incline.
Oh, really?
She does that. There she goes.
Really?
Uh-huh. She has an incline. I'm like...
She's small and mighty.
Me and Kate Bush running up that hill. That's me. On my walking pad. There I go. See ya. Bye, Vecna. Like, that's me.
Have you finished it yet?
No! So the next section of our podcast is called the Wellness Hotline, where we ask you guys to give us some comments or some ideas, basically anything that we can kind of bring onto the episode and discuss. And we had to put this one in because what do you mean? It's just a thought provoker. Would you like to read this comment out loud that we got from one of our girls?
My co-worker just used her dog's death to sell stuff on LinkedIn.
I think we should unpack that immediately.
So,
what?
What are they selling?
What?
On LinkedIn?
What dog was it?
Their dog?
What was the
Their
dog's
neighbour's
name?
dog? Whose dog? It was her
Her
dog.
dog.
Of course, her dog. I'm just silly.
Was the dog selling stuff on LinkedIn? Did the dog have a profile on LinkedIn?
No, but what stuff are you trying to sell? Like, pills for the dogs so
Do you
they don't
reckon
die?
it's like, oh, hot take, expansion needed, but also, like, do you think it was kind of like a, oh, nah, my dog's dead, I don't know what accent I'm giving her, but my dog's dead, feel sorry for me, can you buy my products?
Do you think?
Or
Like,
do you
guilt
think,
tripping?
or was it, my dog's dead, I don't need their cage anymore?
Oh, like selling off their stuff.
But why LinkedIn?
Yeah, like
Facebook Marketplace.
eBay even.
Girl, yeah, Gumtree.
Vinted.
Depop. Crazy.
Like, what do you mean?
I need to know, like,
immediately.
Exactly. Was it a product that is to do with her and her business? Or
Yeah,
is it the dog's belongings?
Like, the way that I'm reading that is... Because LinkedIn is business, right?
Right, networking.
It's networking. So to me, she's selling business stuff. I say she. It might not be a she. Sorry. They are on LinkedIn.
No, just her dog's dead.
Oh, is it a she? Okay.
Yeah.
Again, though, LinkedIn is business.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're
How?
selling, like, your course or something, like,
Do you think
like,
she's selling her
grievance course? How to
Because
cope?
that would kind of be tea.
Like, why are you doing that?
But, like, kind of like, oh, I'm grieving, let's grieve together.
I mean, yeah.
Like, do you think there are contexts in which, like, where this would, like, line up, kind of? Like, what if she had, like, an ashes business? Yeah. Like, here's, like, what I made for my dog's ashes.
Yeah.
You can get one
Ooh.
too, but not my dog. Of yours. Not
When it
mine.
dies.
No! Or mine! Oh my god.
No, dogs are gonna live together. Gonna live
Together, everyone. Perfect. But yeah, so I think there are
If it's something like that, then I could kind of understand it. But if it's just like, buy my pen, like what?
But the gag is LinkedIn. LinkedIn.
Really specific.
Yeah. Girl, I hate posting on LinkedIn.
I
I'm
made an
scared.
account and that was as far as I go.
Yeah.
We don't use LinkedIn in performing, like ever.
Because I asked you to get on that so I could employ you through Newcastle Wellness Club on the Newcastle Wellness Club's LinkedIn page.
Literally.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I don't know how it works. I
don't know. I just post every now and then. I'm like, oh,
do you remember
company.
when like someone like because on LinkedIn you have like connection. I don't know why I'm mansplaining LinkedIn, but like if anything you should be mansplaining it to me because I don't know. But you go on and it's like you can connect with people.
Yes.
Like, basically add them as a friend.
Yeah.
It was this random guy who I don't know like requested me as like a connection and I was like delete immediately and I told you and you were like why didn't you accept and I was like What?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Because it's like a massive like pool of like networking. So it's like you almost just have to be like, you look at what they do and then accept that it's not who they are. It's like, oh, you're like, I don't know, a food technologist, great. I'm a nutritionist, let's connect. Like it's about that.
It's
like,
so
it is weird.
random.
But then also if people like from my old school and my high school try to connect with me, I'm like,
I think all of my like 7 connections are like school people and like you.
And here's the thing, if you were the person that left this comment on our Instagram or you DM'd us this, like...
Give us context, please.
Please. We need to expand. We need to finish this story. Also, add me on LinkedIn. I'll accept.
She will.
We can connect.
Yeah, let's do it. So, to kind of close off our first episode, we would love to talk about our like wellness recs of the week.
Perfect.
So... it could be anything.
Yeah.
It could be legit. I mean, we kind of touched on it before, but like it could be.
Yeah, I think like it's something that's like different every week.
Yeah.
Do you know what? And it coincides with when we started this episode. Because. Oh, I'm keeping that in.
It's like that Vine.
It's like the baby, the peanut butter baby. Tell me what I've spoken about that peanut butter baby so many times this week. Specifically this week.
Icon.
Anyway, when I grow up, I want to be the
now?
peanut butter baby. I don't know. We'll find them on LinkedIn. So it kind of, coincides with what I said at the beginning. Basically, you know, I've been dropping glass like everywhere. Today I dropped a glass box full of my favourite things. I'm getting so passionate about this, I'm shouting. I need to calm down, I'm so sorry. Of bliss balls. Now, bliss balls being my rec of the week.
Oh, what a segue.
Girl.
Bliss balls.
Bliss
Remember when we
balls.
started? Like
When we started. We got
our
our
like
food
little
safety little
wellness
certificates.
our little wellness
And then
workshops that had the bliss balls and the smoothie.
Yeah. We really, really wanted to like package those and sell them because it was
Yeah.
so good. But that's a topic for another day. But these bliss balls, they're just like little, basically you can make them out of anything. And one thing about me is I love to cook. I love to cook. And I love nutritious food, obviously, as a nutritionist. And lowering like ultra processed like exposure. We're all gonna have it. It's just, you know, how we balance it out. And how I balance it out is trying to cook and make as much as possible from home. And these bliss balls are part of it. And I like this flavour that I've got going on this week is like a vanilla salted caramel date dipped in sea salt coconut chocolate.
Oh my god.
My god.
Oh my god.
Insane. Off the charts.
Incredible.
I genuinely think that's what got me a ring. Genuinely. So yeah, that is
good.
And tell me for why I look forward to that part of my day. I'll put one of those little.
But they're too right.
Yeah.
Because they are just perfect.
So
you
good.
could have like maybe like I would say like 2 and 3, 2 to 3, and it's like that's perfect. I am satisfied.
And oh man, I could go on about it. They are balanced, they are nutritious, you know exactly what you're putting into them, they're plant power, and it's just fantastic. It's fantastic. Also, my Ninja Creamy has made me very happy.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's not a wellness rack, I just thought I'd tell you that.
Just had to flex really quick. Just had to flex really quick.
Thank you, Mum and Dad, for Christmas. What about you?
Journaling! This journal is the love of my life. It is downstairs, otherwise I would show you. But it is just incredible. So, it was like in December and I was like starting to prep and being like, okay, like get ready for the new year and all that. And it kept coming up on my like For You page being like, oh, like a traveller's notebook. And I was like, oh, qu'est-ce que c'est? What is this? And it's like traditionally like a leather bound like cover that has like 3... What? I know, I was trying to make, I couldn't think of the word. And it has like multiple little mini notebooks within it. So it's like traditionally people take it on their travels and like write about their travels in it. And people have started like changing it and just making it like their everyday kind of journal and notepad and everything above. And so I've got mine now. I've got, how many books have I got in mine now? I think I've got 5. I've got 5 mini books in it. And it is, I've got one is my notes, like notebook, because I want to keep off of my phone, and my notes app is like one of my things for my screen time, so I'm always in there jotting down everything. So I was like, I want to keep off my phone, and that's one thing that I can change and just put it in there. So I have that for my dedicated notes. I have my journal, so if I just want to write anything down in there, I have a little write in there. I have, what else do I have? I have my bullet journal, so that's going to have like my calendar and stuff in it that has like a little daily check-in, things like that. I have my media journal, so whenever I'm like watching something, reading something, listening to something, if I really like it, or actually even if I really don't like it, I'm popping it in there and writing my thoughts out.
Oh, yeah.
Developing those opinions, you know what I mean? Developing taste.
I like that as well, like when like you like first started doing it and we were talking about your birthday as well, and you were just like, oh, I'm gonna write it down. You picked up your phone and you're like, no, I'm gonna write it down. And like I remember your other journal, you used to be so like anal about like, but like, do I want to write this? Because you were like it's permanent. When you put it on the page, it's permanent. Whereas that one, you were like, oh, I'm not gonna end up doing that. Oh, I made a mistake there. And you're like, okay.
Oh well, rip.
Yeah.
Human.
You're not like caring about it looking a certain way.
It's the whole thing of like performative journaling and like making it look pretty so that you can show. And I don't want to show anyone that. Well, actually, to be fair, when I die, I want my granddaughter to read it, and I want to go, oh my god, she was so cool. But it's like, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
It really doesn't have to be perfect, and it's just it's doing wonders for the little perfectionist in me. They just cannot do anything if it's not perfect.
Yes. And
that's
like,
such
look,
a barrier.
you're here as well also. There was like the whole thing about the podcast is like, it's going to be there forever.
Yeah.
Like I need it to be what I'm happy with. And it's like, well, you're doing that, but you're also like doing this. Like that is like progress.
Yeah, for sure. Like my whole thing for this year, because like I didn't do resolutions this year because I was like, the whole thing of resolutions being pretty much nil and void by like day 4 because nobody can quickly turn their life around in literally a night. So I just decided that my goal and my vibe of the year is just to make it happen, make it perfect later.
Yeah, love that.
Like just bring it into existence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that is just the journaling and all of that. Like this week I've not been on it as much, admittedly, but it is still, I still carry it in my bag. It's in the little front pocket of my bag, and she's there whenever I need her, and it's just wonderful, and I'm very excited just to keep collecting things and putting, and then like by the end of the year she's gonna be like from like really tiny little skinny little things, then she's gonna be full of all these memories, and I can't wait for that. But I can't wait for that because we don't want to rush life. But I love her so much.
I love that. Okay, divas, thank you so much for joining us. This incredible first episode. It's been so nice sitting down with you.
I know, a lovely little chit chat.
Yeah, I feel like we had a cozy catch up, and I'm really excited to see how this like kind of develops and grows. And one day when we're doing this live in person and we're just like sat on a cozy little stage and we've got our little espresso martinis in front of us, I think it'll be a full circle.
Specifically espresso martinis.
Specifically espresso martini with a bliss ball on the rim.
Side.
Yeah. Period. There we go. So don't forget your coat and your cute little pair of like Mary Janes there. I saw them.
Ooh,
pretty chic.
Gorgeous little burgundy. I love it.
No. Tell me about that jazz club that you're going to later.
Oh my god. And the Pilates class you got in the morning. Tell me all about it.
Have you got a cute set? No way. You're the it girl for real.
Come on, main character. Let's go.
Well, I've been Annie.
And I'm Bex.
And thank you so much for tuning in to the Wellness Club podcast.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you soon. Oh. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. I didn't know where to look there, so I'm just going to say bye one more time.
Bye.